Next, let's take a look at Bloodstock. They have added Whitechapel Grand Magus. And what does that say there? Decide.
Decide, yeah. Decide.
Let me see if I can get the fucking thing off here.
That's what she said.
So, for Bloodstock 2024. In fact, to be honest, we know these anyway because we were there when it was announced. A lot of it.
Yeah, but they've had this is the thing about Bloodstock. They've had another 3 announcements since the festival. They just spaff them out like no man's business. It's insane.
Right. So you've got Opeth. It's a UK exclusive.
So just stop there on the UK exclusive thing. Look at all the little yellow things underneath those. There's so many exclusives.
Yeah, they've done really well, haven't they?
So many exclusives on that bill.
Controversially, Architects.
Yes.
UK exclusive. I'm looking forward to seeing them.
It's going to be another level. They're going to just absolutely storm it. And even if they don't do a heavier set, which everyone always says, they've got to do a heavier set and it'll be fine. No, fuck that shit. Play your strongest set and it'll be a fucking stormer. An absolute rager. Absolute rager. Very excited.
A raging one. Amon Amarth. Another UK exclusive.
Yeah.
Just some. It's quality booking, isn't it? This.
Oh, 100%. Especially for that festival, it's the right level of bands. And Amon Amarth, they're doing a Sunday, and the stage show they bring to Bloodstock is incredible as well.
So excited! So incredible.
Clutch, Malevolence, Flogging Molly, Hatebreed, Whitechapel. Any of our friends going to be on stage? I'm just looking through the what we can see here. I can't see anyone that we
nothing yet.
Nothing as yet.
There's still time.
But there's this Rotten Christ, Green Lung. This it's a great lineup. It's a great lineup. You're
really keen on this, aren't you, Rich?
Yeah. I mean, I love Bloodstock, you know that, and the announcements this year have been really good for me, and I'm looking forward to getting amongst them and being there again next year, balls deep in Jägermeister.
What, in the bottle?
In the bottle. But a bigger bottle. It needs a wider opening.
Yes.
No, it's a phenomenal lineup this year. And Hatebreed doing the 30th anniversary set as well is it 30th or 20th? I don't know how many years that says, but yeah, that's gonna be phenomenal. That Hatebreed pull a fucking huge crowd at Bloodstock as well, as do Malevolence. There's some brilliant bookings, and we're not even halfway through the lineup yet. I'm that excited.
So who was added? It was Whitechapel.
Yeah, Whitechapel, Decide, some others.
Grand Magus.
Grand Magus.
Grand Magus. That's all I've got there. So
yeah, it's just a handful on Halloween. It's a Halloween treat.
I mean, as always, looking forward to. I mean, I can say this now. I that I'm looking forward to Bloodstock, having been to Bloodstock. I think it's a huge achievement for me because I have been talking about it for years. As an outsider, having never been.
It wasn't as scary as you thought, was it?
No. I mean, the goths were all very friendly to you.
It was a lot nicer than I thought it. I hadn't really got a lot of preconceived ideas, to be honest, but it was a lot nicer and more welcoming and friendly than I thought it was going to be.
When you compare it to something like Download, it's another level, isn't it?
Oh yeah, completely different. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've seen on the socials. I was asked to go on a local BBC radio station in Leicester to talk about the announcement. On the day of the Download announcement, I was asked to go on and talk about it and big up Download. Because they'd spoken to Andy Copping as well, and he come on and saying, "Oh yes, it was, it's a great lineup. I love Download, and I've been going since it was Monsters of Rock, and this, that, and the other. It's really good." And And I went on and said, look, it's look, I like the lineup. A lot of people don't, and I had to go on and say, what the festival's like, and say, it's very big, lots of stages, it's very welcoming, but it's nothing compared to Bloodstock in terms of how I'd said something like, if you fall down, people will help you up. It's that kind of friendly atmosphere. You're much more likely to find that at Bloodstock.
Yeah, I'd agree, and I think Bloodstock for me, it shows that Download's not been this lucky throughout the years, I'll admit, but Bloodstock, having been at Catton Hall now since 2006, 5, 6, whenever the first outdoor one was, and they've managed to perfect that setup and perfect the vibe, and nothing changes much every year, and you can tell they just finesse it each year, whereas Download, everything's always fucking changing, and some of that's out of their hands, but everything's always changing, the bands are always changing, the crowd, even if it is a different rock and metal crowd than Iron Maidens and Metalheads, yes, it's still a friendlier crowd potentially than Creamfields, but Bloodstock's a whole nother level of audience.